The main issues that the Central Committee discussed, of course, concern the 2024 elections and the preparations that are. We reviewed the preparations that are taking place in various states of our country, in the party's participation in the election. That apart, the Central Committee is of the opinion that the manner in which the temple at Ayodhya was inaugurated, this is actually sounding the death knell of secularism as defined by the Constitution of India and the verdicts of the Supreme Court. I mean, this was an event in which the entire state machinery, government machinery was present. The Prime Minister doing the inauguration, UP Chief Minister, the UP Governor, and then you had the merging of the RSS with the Government of India, and the messages, adulated messages that came from the President and the Vice President of India. All this signify that this was a state function, a state-sponsored function, that directly violates the Constitution provisions and the Supreme Court verdicts, which say that state shall not profess or propagate any one particular religion. And it's precisely that has happened here. And the fact that the RSS chief was also present, and the fact that during the run-up to this event, there have been communal clashes in at least various parts of the country. This entire event was mainly for securing political and electoral gain, and the gross misuse of the government machinery. Schools were declared closed that day. Every single government office, central government office, was asked to join the consecration, and all central government offices were closed till 2:30 in the afternoon all over the country. Likewise, you had giant screens projecting this entire event in government properties, and people were mobilized to come and watch this. And this is something as a political game which has now been revealed, because the plan is that every day people from different states and all the parliamentary constituencies, they will be mobilized and taken to Ayodhya, and this will continue till the end of March. April, the elections are scheduled. So the whole thing is a build-up for a communal polarization of the Hindutva vote. Now this is the entire game plan, which is completely in violation of the Indian Constitution. Thirdly, the way this event took place, this is a signal that the Freedom of Places of Worship Act 1991, that stipulated legally, except for Ayodhya, no other religious place status can be changed from what it was on the 15th of August 1947. Now this is going to be buried, that is clear, with Kashi and Mathura already being raised, and with judicial connivance, the process in Mathura, that has also been sanctioned by the judiciary. Now it's unlikely to stop just at Kashi and Mathura. In every single state, the BJP is now saying they would want to liberate this shrine or the other shrine, and particularly the multi-religious Sufi shrines are being targeted, and in Karnataka particularly. So this is going to be a permanent source of fratricide in our country that the RSS and BJP are going to foment. Now these are very serious implications for the country and its character as a secular democratic republic. We have stated very clearly when we first regretted the invitations given to us with thanks to the organizers. They personally come to invite me as the General Secretary to come to Ayodhya. So out of courtesy, I offered them tea or coffee. They said no. So I took the invitation card, and then they didn't ask for a response, I didn't respond. But we finally responded, saying that as far as CPM is concerned, we respect religion. We have the highest regard for every individual who make their choices on which faith to follow. That is a right that the CPIM will protect, safeguard. At the same time, the CPIM will firmly continue to oppose the utilization of people's religious sentiments for political purposes, which is what Ayodhya is doing. And this merging of religion with the state is something that is not acceptable. Not only is it not acceptable, that destroys the very foundation of the secular democratic Republic of India as ordained by the Constitution. So we think this is a serious battle, and this battle will now find expression in the electoral battles. Which is the idea for the RSS BJP. And in this fight, electoral fight, this contest, CPM will frontally take up this position of denouncing the exploitation of people's religious sentiments and misusing them for the political and electoral gains of the RSS BJP. Secondly, the last two rounds of assembly elections have shown that among the major states, the BJP has won in this round in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh.